A tragic shooting inside a midtown Manhattan skyscraper has left 4 people dead, 1 critically wounded, and the city searching for answers about mental health, sports injuries, and security. Around 6:30 p.m. on Monday, July 28, 2025, 27-year-old Shane Tamura walked into the lobby of 345 Park Avenue, a 44-story office tower that houses several major companies, including the National Football League. Carrying an M4 carbine rifle, Tamura opened fire almost immediately. In less than 5 minutes, he killed 4 people, gravely injured another, and then turned the gun on himself. It is the deadliest mass shooting in New York City since 2000.
Investigators say Tamura drove cross-country from Las Vegas. His car was packed with ammunition, a rifle case, and prescription medications. Police records show a history of mental health struggles. Pinned to his clothing was a handwritten note claiming he suffered from chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, a degenerative brain disease linked to repeated head trauma, most often in athletes and military veterans. The note read in part, "Football gave me CTE, study my brain," and blamed the NFL for his deteriorating condition. CTE can be diagnosed only after death, and its symptoms, memory loss, confusion, depression, can overlap with other disorders, leaving many questions about Tamura's self-diagnosis.
City officials believe the NFL's headquarters on the building's 5th floor were his intended target, but Tamura apparently took the wrong elevator and exited on the 33rd floor, where he shot one of his victims before ending his own life. The 4 people who lost their lives have been identified. They include NYPD officer Didarul Islam, 36, working an off-duty security detail. A father of 2 with a 3rd child on the way, Islam has been hailed as a hero for trying to shield others. Also killed was Wesley LePatner, an executive at the investment firm Blackstone and a married mother of 2. A lobby security guard whose name has not been released, and an office worker caught in the gunfire on the 33rd floor. Another individual remains in critical condition. In the aftermath, tenants in the tower temporarily closed their offices, and security protocols for high-profile corporate lobbies are under review. Mayor's office officials described the shooting as a stark reminder of the intersection between untreated mental illness, easy access to high-powered weapons, and the unresolved debate over sports-related brain injuries. Though Tamura's note places the NFL at the center of his grievance, medical experts caution that linking CTE to violent crime is far from settled science. The investigation now turns to his travel history, online activity, and medical records to piece together how an apparent mental health spiral culminated in mass violence. For many New Yorkers, the focus is on mourning the victims and honoring Officer Islam's actions. For families of athletes, the tragedy reignites concern about concussion risks and the lingering effects of contact sports. And for workers in open corporate lobbies across the country, it raises urgent questions about everyday safety. As detectives process evidence and forensic pathologists prepare to examine Tamura's brain, the city grapples with a painful reality. One man's claimed brain injury, combined with a rifle and access to a crowded building, was enough to shatter multiple families and leave lasting scars on New York's sense of security. The investigation continues.